Hello there, Scorpio. Thank you for watching your August 2020 reading. I am using John Holland's Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck. Let's see what's in the cards for Scorpio in August 2020. Sometimes, oops, there we go. Flow. That is a gorgeous card. Starting off the first week in August. In reverse, no. Healing begins. That's mental patterns. I'll go through these in a minute. That one. Dreams coming true. Things are looking really good for the first week. Seek. All right, let's go through these and then I'll keep going. The first card for the beginning of August was Flow. This is a major arcana card. Major arcanas usually reflect big areas of life. Work, love, school, health, money. So essentially you're going to feel like life is more in flow. As a water sign, it's really important for you to be in flow. Awesome. 2 cards here. So the next card in the beginning of August is Healing Begins. This is a mental card, which means mental patterns that may have been keeping you stuck. It's as though you're going to pull the curtain and take a look on the inside of those mental patterns so that you can heal them. It's a very nurturing process. This is a 6. 6s are always about nurturing. Just so that you know, I pulled a ton of green stones for you before this reading. Definitely there's some stuff going on with the heart, and I just wanted to give you all the heart energy that I could. The next card for the beginning of August is Dreams Coming True. 9 is about celebration. You can see here that it appears that you have the power to create whatever you want in the palm of your hands. With this being a heart card, it definitely means that you want to create things that you want, not things you should have, but things that you want. So allow yourself to really get into that place of creation and really create what you want. Not because you think you should, not because other people have it, but because you want it. Next, we have another 9. This is the Seek card. Scorpio, it's probably time for you to do some meditating outside if you have not been doing that. If you have not been meditating regularly, maybe you do it kind of one-off here and there, make it more consistent through August, and I believe that you're going to manifest more consistently. I know that because, and those are major arcana cards as well, because the next card for the second week in August is Manifest. Definitely Spirit is telling you that you have the power in the palm of your hands. You are creating something this month. This is a general reading, so you might not be creating the same thing. Some of you are certainly expanding a business. Some of you are creating a business. Some of you might be creating a family or creating a shift in your family. Some of you may be creating something else, but definitely what this is telling me is that you have the power to create. It's in the palm of your hands. You're going to tap into that God self, universe self within you, and you are going to create this month. Interesting that on the second card in each we had Healing. So this was from the first week and this is from the second week. So this is about breaking the chains that are binding you. If that's a job, it's time to look for another one. If this is a house that you hate, it's time to sell it and look for another one. If this is a location on the planet where you're living and you hate it, it's time to move. So allow yourself to break the chains that keep you feeling stuck. This is going to be an extremely freeing month for you. Let's see what else is called through here for August. Dedicated effort. Let me pull the next card here and I'll share that with you. It's that one. Dedicated effort. This is a physical card, which means that you want to put your effort into things that you know that you want, that are going to benefit you. Essentially, you can choose to commit to what you want. Most of us will choose to commit to things that other people want for us, or we think that we're supposed to do, things that society says we're supposed to have or supposed to want. This is about you dedicating your creativity, which could be anything, creating a family, creating a home, creating a meal, it could be anything. But you want to really focus your effort on creating what is going to serve you and your community if you're working that broadly this month. Next, we have Seek the Truth. This is a lot like Healing Begins here. These are both mental pattern cards. So essentially, again, you are pulling away that curtain. Notice that there's a head here on either side. Whenever I see two, I always think one's looking into either the past and the future, or one is looking into the darkness and one is looking into the light. Essentially, this is telling you that Spirit is there, that you have this connection to Source, that you can find your answers within yourself. So tap into the intuitive guidance that you get. Do that meditation, get into nature, do something so you hear your wisdom. Yes, definitely intuition might not come through as hearing. It might come through as seeing dreams, or it might come through as feelings in your body, or knowing. It might even come through as smells. You have to pay attention to how your intuition comes through so that you're getting all of this wisdom from your higher guidance, your higher self, your source, whoever and whatever that is for you. Whoop. Let's look at the third week. You got a lot of major arcana already in this spread. So we have 4 here already. This is the 5th. Control. There's a lot in this card. There's 2 eyes here. Definitely your head in the middle here is in the placement of your 3rd eye. You have to go within in order to get your answers. Scorpio, as a water sign, you usually like to go deep. You like to go into the darkness. This is ideal for a Scorpio to go in and figure out what is going wrong and make it right. So with this control card, it's telling me a couple of things. Definitely you have more control over how you are receiving your intuition than you think. You're also meant to fly above it all. So notice that there's a bunch of feathers around your neck. Definitely there is a cool, it's like a heart pendant that is here. And definitely the heart is coming in this month. And I know that it hasn't shown up in very many cards, but trust me, your heart is super important this month. So this is about controlling, it's about controlling you. Essentially, I want you to tap into how you can redirect your life in different ways. Maybe you need more consistent exercise. Maybe you need to redirect yourself away from certain friends towards other ones, or away from certain places towards other ones. Essentially, this wants you to know that you have control. So take that into account. Allow your body, allow your wisdom, allow your mind to redirect you to what you want. Daydreams and decisions. Whenever I see a card like this, it is that sense of duality again. You see the 2 pillars that are on either side. The 2 pillars in this card, it kind of looks like an 11. With the 11, when the 11 is in a positive state, which is not always the case, the 11 is about connecting your human aspect, your ego self, with your higher self. So finding some balance between the two, because you are certainly a spiritual being on this planet, and as a spiritual being, you are meant to create physically. You are meant to manifest your reality. You are meant to heal yourself, and yes, Scorpio, healing others as well. Essentially, you have to decide what you're going to commit to. So if you are in the healing arts, if you do these kinds of services, potentially you could be doing too much. You could be offering things that you don't love. You could be spending your time in a way that doesn't serve you. So I really want you to seek the truth in terms of what you're offering and who you're offering it to, and make sure that it's serving you. If you have to meditate on that, please do that. So with daydreams and decisions, this is about you thinking into the future and deciding who you're becoming. When you have these daydreams, you can move into different paths and figure out which one feels good. So if you're running a business now and you don't think that's going to serve you, you could move into the future and really daydream about working for someone else. If you're in a place where you're ready to start a family, or maybe you want to move house or rejig your health or something, do that too. Allow yourself to move into the future and say, okay, if I became a bodybuilder, this is what would happen. If I became a yogi, this is what would happen. If I did something else, like became a runner, this is what would happen. So allow yourself to get into the place of daydreaming and then decide and make this decision based on your heart. What does your heart really want to do? Not for the reason why, not because you want to help other people. I know your heart is like that, but it's not really that important. What is important is that your heart is happy. When your heart is happy, you're going to draw people to you who are going to need what you want and what you offer and what you're resonating. So just allow yourself to decide based on your heart, and the rest will come. New Vitality. I love this card. It's so pretty. Whenever I see the rainbow like this, I always think there's lots and lots of options. The world is not black and white. It is not this way or that way. There are a lot of different options. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of potentials. You have to get into the rhythm and the groove that you can create whatever you want and really expand your own potential to do that. New Vitality is awesome. Many of you are going to feel like you have more energy this month, that there's more flow this month. These cards are great. I'm loving this month for you, Scorpio. Sadness and isolation. This is a mental card again. So this is the third mental card that you've gotten. So you can choose to be in the darkness, or you can choose to be in the light. In the darkness, there's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of isolation, there's a lot of fear and guilt and judgment, and I'm not good enough, and I'm not worthy, and I don't deserve that. When you flip out of that state and you're in this place of expansion, in this place of love, in this place of receiving, not just giving, Scorpio, you are going to feel so much better. This is a mental card, so it has to do with you mentally shifting out of something and into something new. There's definitely a lot of newness here. There's definitely a lot of manifesting. There's a lot of decisions being made. There's a lot of healing going on this month. Whew, there we go. Move. Love this. So major arcana again. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 6. So quite a few major arcana. These are major life changes that you're deciding on and taking action on. So when I think of this, I see the heart. For some of you, it's definitely a move in a relationship. Maybe it's a move from being a boyfriend, girlfriend, or a partner, to deciding to get engaged, or even deciding to get married. Essentially, this could be a physical move, with some of you moving in with partners or changing how you are coexisting. There's definitely some love here, but there's definitely some change here. The 7 always tells me that spirit is guiding you, so you want to pay attention again to that intuition. If you're not doing any kind of meditation, you really want to try to do that every single day. If it's not something you normally do, set a timer for 3 minutes and just allow yourself to do it for 3 minutes. And if that doesn't serve you after 14 days, have at it. You can just give it up. And so the next card that came through, third eye chakra, I love it. I was just talking about meditation. Essentially what happens is we are opening up that third eye. The third eye is where our source, our universe, our connection to past lives, our connection to future lives, where that exists. So I really want you to tap in. You can even clear this, allowing yourself to see a light coming in from above and clearing up and down and front to back and side to side within that area of the third eye. You can even imagine opening up that eye so that you're open to these intuitive hits and this wisdom and this guidance that's coming through. This card came through for another sign. This is number 7 in your major arcana. This is the confront card. So essentially, you as an adult, whether you're male or female, there's something from your past that is in a little bit of the dark, and maybe you've been hiding it. Maybe it's been hiding from you. There's something that you need to confront and that you need to celebrate. It's probably not something good for most of you, but definitely celebrate that you've gotten through it. This is an ending card, so you're ending some kind of cycle from the past. Yeah, what's the last card for you, Scorpio? Awaiting results. This is a physical card in this deck. This woman has a tree root system growing into her body. And if you can see that there, she actually has a golden apple in the center of her heart. This is making her extremely grounded. However, she kind of feels a little bit stuck, like she's awaiting some kind of results. She's looking into the past. Maybe she's waiting for someone. Maybe she's waiting for some test results. Maybe she's waiting for a business partner. She's waiting for something. But the root system is gold. The gold apple in her heart, beautiful symbolism there. Definitely whatever you're waiting for in the physical, something to shift, something to change, some news to come, it's going to be good. So just have patience, take care of yourself, tap into your intuition, know that you're manifesting. Essentially, if you're not sure how to manifest, I have some videos on that. I'm going to be making some more. So I will do my best to share my wisdom with you about how to manifest. It has been an absolute pleasure reading for you, Scorpio. I am going to do an extended reading for a small fee. I will use John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck. I am going to pull one clarifier for each week. I will then pull another card for health, for wealth, and for love. So you get a reading on those things this month. And we'll also pull a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual card. Lastly, I will pull an archangel card to see what kind of help and encouragement you have from Spirit this month. I hope to see you again soon, Scorpio. Thank you very much. Namaste.